What's up, everybody? It's Tech Shark doing a deck review on my new volcanic build deck, dragon build deck, either or. And just want to go over a couple things that I found that I think will push this deck back into the spotlight. It's pretty nice. So obviously, you're gonna be running your dragon ruler. So I'm running him at 2 right now. I only have 1. I gotta go pick up the other 10. But as soon as I do, the deck will be perfect and complete. So let's go ahead and get into what I found so far. Alright, go across that nice line. Cannoneer. Send 2 fire monsters from your hand to the graveyard to inflict 500 points of damage. Or you can send 1 and inflict 500 points of damage. Send 2, you do another 5. But if your dragon ruler is one of those, you do 500 plus, you can get him back to the field. So that works out pretty good. This one right here, you can banish 1 fire monster in your graveyard, special summon him, and if it happens to be that dragon ruler, you get to search out another dragon ruler, and that'll end up helping out with putting pressure on your opponent. Great for exceeds for your rank 4s. Hand destruction, discard. You got your fires for your dragon lord, and you go from there. So that works out. It's still helping you out. Combos for days, things to look at. You'll pretty much be ready to go every turn. Spirit of Flame, same thing as this guy right here. You banish 1 fire monster and you get a search for it, and then you get to add a card to your hand, special summon him. If you have another normal summon monster in your hand, you go ahead and do that, go for your exceed. Spirit of Fire Art. This card's really good in this deck because you contribute any fire monster to do damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack. So what I was looking towards doing is some of my dragon ruler, beginning of my next standby phase, he comes back to my hand. So at the end of my opponent's turn, flip this card, do 2,800 points of damage to my opponent. My dragon ruler is in the graveyard. Now all I'm doing is waiting for him to come back. Pretty much my opponent already said go. So before I draw, flip, 28 to him, dragon ruler's in the graveyard. Now they're in trouble because I'm just going to keep going, keep rolling with the punches. So on top of that, I saw these guys. Now everything else is pretty much getting him to the graveyard or banishing him. These 2 right here are pretty much going to be sent from the hand to get an effect later on, or in a second. Because Scatter Shot, you can send him to the graveyard regardless, and he's going to do 500 to my opponent, so that's pretty good. And then his secondary effect, obviously I'm going to run the launchers or blast accelerator cards to get the other effect, so that still comes in handy to do damage. And then the other one is counter. As long as he's in the graveyard whenever with another fire monster, whenever I take damage, my opponent's taking the same amount of damage as well. So that helps out a lot with keeping my opponent in check for as far as the plays that they're looking at doing. So this is pretty much what I was thinking about doing. I really haven't had a chance to play test it yet. It seems good in theory. I know in theory everything works out right, but hopefully within the next couple of days I'll be able to get this online and be able to test it out. So I just want to let you guys see what I was doing, and obviously if I'm doing everything else, I'm going to be running this guy. And the way things look, I have control of the graveyard, what's going in, what's coming out. So Why not? For good control, and then on top of spiritual art flame or spiritual flame art and Pyronex, it got some hefty damage taking place. Right there's gonna be another 5, and any damage that my opponent decides that he may want to do, and then I can also throw on another 500. And these are just some of the smaller things I've been looking at. I will get everything sleeved up next week, get my second one, and go ahead and do a video for you guys, let you see what I've done so far. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully everybody enjoys this, whatnot, and hopefully everybody will be looking forward to the next video. Alright, it's Tech Shark, and I'm out.